Hey guys, we have a Guns N' Roses bat rep for you. We're going to be doing a little bit of kill teams. We have Space Wolves versus Dark Eldar. Today, we're going to be doing the raid mission. So, if you come over here, the Space Wolves have been declared the defender. They're always defender in a kill team game against the Dark Eldar. So in the raid, we have 3 objectives, and these are important objectives. One right here, and another in this ruin. So the Space Wolves have to defend these objectives, and the Dark Eldar have to destroy them. On the Dark Eldar side, they nominate 3 models to have melt-a-bombs. Basically, one-use melt-a-bombs, and they can use them to destroy my objectives. Which
they are Morgan.
Morgan has a melt-a-bomb.
She's a succubus, basically. This Scourge here.
The Scourge.
Yes.
Has a melt-a-bomb.
And also this Hellion with the head swinging on a chain. So yeah, that's the plan. Right?
Yep, that's the
That's how
plan.
it goes.
So,
See you after shooting.
all right. So before we get to shooting, I'll go through the Space Wolves list here. We are being led by a Thunderwolf pack leader. He's right here. He's got a shield and a power axe. He also has his axe is mastercrafted as well. Also, there are a pack of 5 Fenrisian wolves. There are 2 long fangs with missile launchers. Sorry for my camera work. There's one right there. And there's one right here in this ruin. Looking down. There are 2 blood claws. One is in this trench. He's got a flamethrower. One is over by this tree. And then there are 3 Grey Hunters. One is guarding this objective. The other is manning this wall right here. Looking down the street at that grotesque. And the other is way over here in this ruin. Looking out the window there. And then over here, for the deployment on the Dark Eldar, what do you got, Taylor?
2 stock grotesques.
Nice.
With I want to call her succubus. I can't remember what it's called in Kill Team. Siren, I believe.
Siren?
Yeah, she's got the Archite Glaive, and she also has a vile reputation.
And those are custom grotesques, are they not?
Yes, yeah, made by a very talented friend of mine.
They look really good.
We've got Reaver here with cluster caltrops.
Right on, doing a wheelie.
Scourge with a blaster.
Hate scourges.
2 Reavers in these ruins inside.
Yep.
They're just basic Reavers.
There they go.
And 3 Hellions. One of them, I guess, has
That's the
melt-a-bombs.
melt-a-bomb. So he has the melt-a-bomb, the one with the heads. This Scourge has a melt-a-bomb, right?
Correct, yep.
And your
Also,
team
Morgan,
leader.
your team leader.
Morgan. Okay. All right. We'll be back to you guys after shooting. By the way, Dark Eldar did not seize the initiative. So Space Wolves turn 1. So Space Wolves shooting. This long fang here shot a crack missile all the way and hit that Hellion carrying the melt-a-bombs. And he managed to stun him. We are using the injuries rules for kill teams. However, it's house ruled a little bit. If a model is knocked down and he suffers a knockdown result, he'll be stunned. And if he's stunned and suffers a stunned result, he'll just be killed. Instead of just being stunned over and over and knocked down over and over. My pack leader ran up here. The dogs are leading the way. They didn't do a whole lot. My flamethrower blood claw ran up the trenches. This blood claw ran down the street. This Long Fang shot at that grotesque there. He shot a frag missile and hit, but he didn't wound anyone. He rolled triple twos for wounding. And this Grey Hunter shot at that grotesque there. Yep. And he missed.
Cinematic as his shot, maybe.
Yeah, cinematic as it was. This one here, he made his shot at that grotesque, but he made his feel no pain save, so the grotesque just ate it. And we'll get back to you after Dark Eldar shooting.
Lars the Oaf took a step too far down the uncovered alley and took a blaster shot from that scourge right to the face, and he is now disintegrated.
Instant death, yeah.
Otherwise, on the Dark Eldar side, we did realize that this Hellion here would have been killed by instant death, so he is not stunned, he is dead.
Yeah,
These Hellions were apparently scared of these dogs, and they went running for cover. The highly skilled Reavers went ripping through this treacherous terrain with ease. This guy is apparently going to try to fly through that window. They shot at the flamethrower gent here. What's his name?
Garen,
the legendary flamethrower man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And they hit with all their shots but failed to wound him once.
That's right. Don't even try.
The Siren Morgan, she ran up into cover as she had no one to shoot at. Also did the Grotesques. And this single solitary Reaver with the cluster caltrops, he turbo boosted with incredible speed to the opposite side of the table and is hoping to survive there in terrain for a turn so he can attack that objective.
So no charges?
No charges for Dark Eldar this turn.
All right.
And
it's not night fighting anymore, so that's going to help me a bit.
On to Space Wolf, turn 2.
All right, Space Wolf's movement and shooting, turn 2. This Long Fang shot a crack missile downrange and missed those Hellions. They're way too fast. Let's go over here. Garen, legendary Garen, shot his flamethrower at that Reaver.
That is no longer there.
And he wounded and took him out with a fatal injury. On fire. Taking away this Grey Hunter shot. He was pissed about that. He was going to shoot at that dude, but now he has no shot. So he ran. These wolves are going to run and charge this Hellion. Reaver right here. We'll see how that goes. This Grey Hunter vaulted that wall, got a shot off in revenge for Lars the Oaf, but what did you do? You cover saved it, didn't you?
Armor save.
You armor... No.
Scourge, yep. Scourge
AP5?
is the best armor in
Oh,
my
right.
codex, other
You have
than Incubi.
4-up armor. Somehow your lightest dudes have the heaviest armor. This Grey Hunter here ran backwards, threw a crack grenade in preparations to assault this Reaver, but it jinked out of the way.
He almost lost control of Jinkin. Barely made his Jink save.
Almost. He's kind of going uphill a bit there and being pursued.
But he's preparing his cluster caltrops.
This Long Fang shot... Oh, that's my phone. Sorry about that. Last but not least, this Long Fang shot at that Grotesque way down there. Kind of out of focus, but yeah. And he made his cover save, I do believe.
This guy down here?
Yeah. So, Space Wolf's assault phase. These dogs made it in here. Taylor's Overwatch did nothing. I did a bunch of wounds, but only managed to stun the Reaver. And he managed to stun one of my dogs. And he passed his leadership, so we are locked in combat there. Over here, again, Overwatch did nothing. However, I failed my charge range. So that's not good. He's about to probably go blow up one of my objectives. And yeah, that's not good.
Dark Eldar shooting, turn 2. Pretty ineffective. These Hellions, whom this Thunderwolf has been chasing around, fired some shots at him and they wounded him, but he saved it. And this Scourge here took a nice clean shot with his blaster at that Space Marine. He's looking right at him, and he rolled a 1 and missed. Aside from that, we've got Morgane and her Grotesques are making their way slowly but surely through this ruin. And this Reaver is preparing to attack the objective. What is the objective? What is it? Some kind of a generator for a void shield or something?
Yes, it's a control panel, we can say, for a void shield generator that's guarding the entire planet.
Beneficial for the Dark Eldar so that they can potentially raid this planet, perhaps. Yes. Yeah, that was Dark Eldar turn 2 shooting. Bottom of turn 2, the Dark Eldar assault phase. This Reaver here, he managed to blow up one of these precious generators protecting this planet, which are ironically within a stone's throw of one another. Yeah, that was the highlight. The low light for me, anyways, was this Reaver. He's
dog food.
And whether you believe it or not, the dogs ate his bike as well.
All right, Space Wolves turn 3 shooting. This Longfang,
Launchpad is his name.
Launchpad, shot a crack missile. It's hard to see from here, but he shot through the tree.
Barely had line of sight through the tree.
Barely had line of sight through the tree and shot at a Grotesque. And the Grotesque rolled his cover save, so that tree there is is going to be kind of reduced a little bit. He's doing some trimming today. This guy here shot his pistol, getting ready to charge, but he did not wound. This guy here threw a grenade, but he missed.
The Scourge shot it out of the air.
Yeah, the Scourge shot it right out of the air. Garan, legendary Garan, he was out of range with this flamethrower, so he drew his pistol and shot through the windows at that Scourge.
Dusty old pistol that he never used.
Did a critical wound and killed him. Amazing. This Longfang shot down range at that Hellion. He missed. And my leader there on the Thunderwolf Cav, he charged through these ruins, leapt over the trench. He's getting ready to charge.
That wolf looks hungry for Hellion skyboards, I think.
He's been chasing him for a while. My Fenrisian wolf pack finished off the Reaver here and ran backwards. My Longfang here, Launchpad, did a howl, so they would come back here and hopefully take care of the Space Wolf's left flank, because it's starting to collapse. We'll get back to you after the assault. All right, at the end of the assault phase, this Grey Hunter here made a wound, but the Reaver felt no pain.
Oh, I'm going to hit and run him out of there. I'll do that right now.
Gonna hit and run. Live. Here we go.
Initiative. It's good.
He passed his initiative.
3d6. Obviously towards the next objective.
Yeah.
Right along that table edge.
Yep.
So it'll be 11 inches.
Oh, get back here! No, he's gone. That's why these wolves are... That's why he's howling and bringing these guys over here. So, this Grey Hunter will consolidate in the same... Pretty much follow the path of that guy. He's going to eat his exhaust. Over here, Torgir riding Eki, or Urki. That's Urki. He killed a Hellion, and the Hellions managed to pass their leadership. They're going to continue fighting that Thunderwolf.
Ooh, should they hit and run too? Yeah, they should.
They have hit and run as well?
Yeah, they do.
Oh boy, there go the Eldar.
They passed their initiative.
Passed his initiative.
They're going to try to go up this dark, shady alley here.
This road down here, yep.
So that's 12 inches.
So that's another consolidation. And we're going to start the Dark Eldar, turn 3. A quick recap, what has happened. Morgan has moved with her grotesque up through this ruin. She's about to burst out of there.
Burst.
One of the Reavers sped up here, destroyed a objective.
Got his eyes on a
And
second.
yeah, he's about to destroy the second. By the way, he's doing that with cluster caltrops.
Yes.
They're not one use, right? You can use them, yeah.
All the time.
So, yeah, he's been doing that. The road has been taken by the Space Wolves, but all of a sudden there's a Reaver coming down there. Or Hellion, sorry, I keep getting those two mixed up. There was a fight in the ruins. Garen lit some more on fire. My pack leader is all the way on the other side of the table. The... what are they again? Hellions that were on this side
Made
have
their way in.
all the way across.
All the way across the battlefield.
This Grey Hunter has not fired a shot and just shouted angrily at Garen so far. That's it.
Yeah.
This Long Fang is starting to look down here. Dark Eldar, turn 3.
After Dark Eldar shooting turn 3. This Reaver here left behind that objective over there and saw a better, easier prize over here. Somewhere with a little less danger. He wants to get back to Kimura. These grotesques, as I said before, slow but sure, making their way over. Kind of eyeing up these wolves here. I think Morgan's calling them forward. Hopefully I can get a charge in there somewhere. This Hellion here, he's left the pack leader well behind, and he is shooting at this Grey Hunter in this same lonely, dark alleyway.
So this grotesque ran, right?
Yes,
This
he
one
ran.
And these ones are getting ready to charge.
They're going to try to, between the two of them, I hope either Morgan or that grotesque can get a charge in.
Right.
See you after the assault. Turn 3, bottom of 3 assault phase. Morgan, she ended up fighting these wolves here, and she pretty much, she took them all out on her own. In the sweeping advance, I'll say, but otherwise, we've got the Hellion versus the Grey Hunter here. The Hellion won the assault simply because he charged, otherwise it was a whiff, and they are still locked in combat. That's, I think, it for this turn. Yes. See you next turn.
All right, Space Wolf, turn 4. Still not doing a break test. This Grey Hunter shot at that grotesque, didn't wound. He made us feel no pain.
Morgan was here. We forgot to mention she consolidated.
Yes, she consolidated over here, as well as my pack leader consolidated in front of this ruin, and then he moved over here, and he's about to assault this Hellion. Over here, Garan shot his flamethrower through the window at that grotesque and did a critical wound, but it felt no pain. Again,
Crispy grotesque now.
he's cooking.
That might be his new name, Crispy.
Crispy. This Grey Hunter, who hasn't done anything all game, rapid fired at Morgan, but she made her cover saves and he missed. This Long Fang shot at Morgan, and
missed and hit Crispy.
Yeah, she did a look out, sir. This Crispy guy did a look out, sir, and once again felt no pain. So he has some bolt wounds.
Now he's extra crispy.
On fire, and there's a missile wound in him. But then the most important thing, this Long Fang has been doing well all night. Shot a crack missile straight at Morgan's face.
She is now a gore mist.
Yes. She failed her lookout, sir, and strength 8 EP3, it instantly jibbed her. So the assault phase, we already rolled it. This pack leader here is going to make it. I already rolled a dangerous terrain test. So he's in that assault. And that's all that's happening here. Kind of forgot or couldn't do anything about this guy, so that's not good, but we'll see how that develops. Alright, Space Wolves assault. They cleaned up that Hellion there and consolidated forward. We are down to a Dark Eldar route test at leadership 8. See if the Eldar stick around.
Barely passed.
Barely passed. We're going to do Dark Eldar turn 4. The battlefield, we've got a couple grotesques moving up. We got a Reaver
On those grotesques leadership.
here. This is the Reaver. We're relying on his leadership now. And that's actually it for the Dark Eldar, right? You got those two and him. I got my
Those
pack
two
leader.
are a force to be reckoned with, though.
Yes, these two, everything has bounced off them. Flamethrower, bolts, crack missiles, everything bounced off them. We'll see if a mastercrafted axe does the same.
Dark Eldar turn 4, getting pretty late in the game, so we're just condensing it all into one shot here. Grotesques charged into those two guys there. That battle was a complete wash. There was some spitting and some cussing and a little bit of blood, and still wash there. Otherwise, this Reaver charged in at this critical objective point and managed to destroy it. And that is the end of Dark Eldar turn 4. Getting pretty grim for them.
Mars Wolf.
So in the assault phase, Space Wolf shooting actually, we'll go back to that. I shot at this Reaver, did a bunch of misses. This Longfang was up here, tried to move down here, but he failed his initiative, crashed through and landed down there. He then proceeded to assault the Reaver and didn't do any wounds, and it passed its leadership.
Oh, I'm gonna hit and run out of there.
Oh, you can hit and run, right? That's what's been.
That's a 6, so he fails.
Oh, good. That's good, because that would have been very bad. Yeah, this Longfang shot didn't wound him. This Grey Hunter tried to charge. He failed once again. Now, most importantly, in the assault phase, this Grotesque with his Ichor Injector
Flesh
or
Gauntlet.
Flesh Gauntlet made an instant death wound on my leader there, and I failed my lookout, sir, and he blew up and died, so he's dead. Yeah, apparently his muscles and his skin grew so much that he just burst out of his skin in a big
Bloody mess.
Yeah. Devastating hit for the Space Wolves. They're gonna have to start making route tests. This Grey Hunter fled from the assault and
Horrific onslaught.
yeah, he watched his pack leader just blow up, so he's wondering what's going on. And these Grotesques each get to consolidate, and then we'll be back at the bottom of
1 and 4. 1 and 4.
Okay. We'll also have to do a route test for the Dark Eldar.
Right. Good thing I still got that Reaver alive.
The Reaver has given him leadership 8, so
Might as well do it right now.
if he fails this... Oh!
Cock die.
Oh, that's cock. Yeah, that's cock for sure.
Come on, I need a 1 or 2.
Oh! Good game, Taylor.
Good game, Ben.
Good game. Looks like a Space Wolf victory, but just barely. It looks like if the game had not ended, maybe Space Wolf reinforcements arrive or something, but...
Regardless, I think the Dark Eldar hierarchy are satisfied with the
Yeah.
destruction of the critical. 2 out of 3 of the critical.
2 out of 3 are gone, and we're
Not to
barely
say that.
holding on. I think we are going to lose it in time, so there's going to be a raid here.
Vect probably will not be happy regardless.
He's never happy. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This has been a... What are we going to call ourselves?
I don't know.
We're
We'll figure
not-
that out later.
We're not too sure yet. Give us some suggestions. Hope you liked it. Come back next time.